Am I on?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all you beautiful people out there. Here we are in hot Phoenix, and it is averaging about 113 every day. So it's pretty warm, and it's good to see everybody. And I hope you're all doing well. And if you're in Corpus Christi watching this, remember to go to Liz Martin's Fair at on Sunday at the Emerald Hotel, and you have to go get a reading with Kat on or either her organ readings or her tea leaf readings because she's pretty awesome. And we've got so many beautiful people there. I've got some lotion that I got there when I was there, and it was just it's I'm still using it. It's so terrific. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. And I was going to just talk about my book for a few minutes. And if you're interested, the QR code is right there on the screen. You can just hit that and it'll take you right to Amazon so you can purchase it. But, my book does not include things like astrology, crystals, or tea leaf readings or runes because that's not something I feel like I'm an expert at or something that I can teach very easily. And plus, it really requires a lot of illustrations. If you're going to do crystals, you have to have good pictures so people know what stones you're talking about. But, it is my 40 years of teaching all these other classes, and there's different tools to learn from the book. And you can do this all yourself. You can do the same as I do because I've been doing this for 40 something years, but I just practice all the time, every day. Um, but it does teach you a little bit about the different tools like tarot and pendulums and candle magic, scrying, automatic writing, mediumship, all that stuff that you may be interested in. But it also teaches you how to live a better life. I give suggestions that will help you if you're feeling kind of down or, the things that will help your life become better. You how to live a better life. And how to work with your dreams. We all have dreams, and sometimes the dreams are very significant, but we don't always remember them. And I can teach you in the book how to remember your dreams and how to work with them. And also, whether you believe it or not, we've all lived many, many lifetimes. For instance, do you ever meet somebody for the first time and feel like, I've known them? I feel like I've known them forever. Or you've been to a place that you've never been in this lifetime and you feel like, I know what's right around the corner from there. I've been here before, but how could I? I wasn't here in this lifetime. So all that stuff, you can do your own past lives. I have written a script. You can put it on your phone and just read it, and you can discover all your past lives. Or if you had any fears in this lifetime or any confusion about something, you can think, why do I always keep feeling that way? And when you look in the book and you read the script and you put yourself in a relaxed state and listen to it, you can figure it out. You can work through it. There's also ways, I've taught you ways to protect your home, to cleanse it and everything, and bless it, and little artifacts and stuff that you can carry with you that will protect you. Um, but basically, the book is about developing your gifts because we all have them. I'm no different than you. I've just been doing this for a long time. But you can all develop your gifts and be the awesome person that you were meant to be. So, um, along with this book, this is on Amazon, and you can develop all your gifts. Um, if you want to add to your library, you might consider adding Dawn's book too. And this is all about affirmations and creating that magic in your life by believing in yourself and saying affirmations. I mean, it's an incredible book. So these are two books that you can add to your library and create that magic in your life. So don't let anybody ever steal your magic. So I know you're all ready for readings, and don't forget to go to the fair at Liz's at Emerald Hotel in Corpus Christi this week on Sunday. And you'll have a good time, I guarantee you. She's pretty awesome. Liz and I worked together in Corpus Christi when we worked in a store called Angel Light back in 1996. And it was a beautiful store. We had great fun. We met terrific people. And that's one thing about being in the metaphysical world. There's so many great people to meet, and and things to learn, and you're constantly taking classes. I've constantly been taking classes. In fact, I just finished a class with Lee Harris on channeling, and it was pretty fun. And it was just online, and it was just for a week, and it was great, and I learned a lot, and it was great. So anyway, we are going to get started with the readings. My son is throwing me the names, so I'm catching them and hoping to do a good job. So my angels and my guides are here to guide me and help me pick the right cards. So the first person I have here is Anne Swantek. Okay, Anne, it's good to see you. I don't know if I've ever done a reading for you before. So what I do is I say a little prayer. I've already said all that and done all that before I got online. And really depend on my guides, my angels, my higher self, who's ever going to direct me to draw the cards that I do, because that's what that person needs to know today. So, Anne, I'm going to pull you some cards, and I hope you guys are having a great week and enjoying the sunshine. So, let's see here. Okay, Anne, I'm going to pull 4 cards for you. If you have a specific question, please put it on the line there, so I know exactly how to direct my answers. Okay, Anne, it's time to quit thinking about the past. The past is gone. The past is, hopefully you learn from it. The past is not helping you right now. So there's a lot of conflict around you. It doesn't necessarily pertain to you. It doesn't mean you're in conflict, but there are people that really enjoy the drama, and occasionally they kind of try to pull you in, create a lot of havoc in your world. And so my guides are saying, cut through that. Maybe you had a lot of that in the past, and maybe that's something that you need to let go of and move forward, because life is for celebrating, and there's something big coming up, and it's probably going to come within maybe before the end of the summer, because this is the card that talks about celebration. So enjoy your life. Don't dwell on the past. Don't let people take away your fun. And I feel like that's a message from your mom. Your mom is saying, be who you are, love who you are. Don't let anybody interfere with your happiness. You are creator of your own dreams, your own life, your own happiness. And, make sure you are doing what Anne wants. Be who you are, and be true to yourself, and don't let anybody interfere with that, and don't let anybody put you down or bring you down. Okay? And I hope that helped you. God bless you. And so we have Elizabeth, your career. Is this my Elizabeth in New Mexico, friend? Okay, let's see, career and the timing of it. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm feeling these cards right here, Elizabeth. Wow. Okay. This is very interesting because, you're asking about career, and that all pertains to work and your employment. And look at the card I pulled. This is the Emperor. This all has to do with work. And what my guides and angels are telling me is, really, Elizabeth, I want you to think about what you love to do, what you feel passionate for, particularly in the work arena, because this card is saying you've been holding back for a long time, maybe not really pursuing and going after that which you really love, or that which you enjoy doing. If you want to be around people, you want a job that you have some kind of connection with people. And I feel like, it may be your personal life. You feel guilty about maybe um, leaving them behind when you go off to work. And I just want you to do this. Get in the habit, if you really want to go to work and you really want to get out of the house and do your thing because you've had a good education. So what I want you to do is, before you leave the house, I want you to stop for a minute and close your eyes and ask the angels to surround your house with love and light and protection. And if we're talking about Stony or anybody there, I want you to make them happy and give them the peace of mind so that you can go off to your work and you can enjoy yourself. Because I feel this is the happiest card in the deck. This is the sun. And the sun is telling you you want to work. You want to feel important. You want to feel like you're contributing something to the family or something to your life or something to the world. And you can make a difference because you are such an awesome person and such a beautiful presence. So get out there. Stop holding yourself back. Get out there and get a job. And don't worry about, you know, pleasing everybody else around you. Just go and be happy because you are everybody's mentor, your family, and they look to you. If she's happy, I'm going to be happy. So go for it, Elizabeth. Go out there and get a job, whether it's full-time, part-time, but do something that you really enjoy. Get away from the house and, spend a little time away from the house and doing something that is going to give you some pleasure, and you'll be a lot happier in the long run. Okay? Thank you. Who is next, my dear son? He's over there. Okay, Janie Jane. Message on guidance on my new spiritual journey. Okay. Well, the message I'm getting already is you're on the right path. And okay, so there's some things that you believe in as far as your journey and your spiritual journey, things that you want to do. And the money is coming your way so that if you really want to take classes or if you want to set up a little place for people to come get some guidance from you, your spiritual guidance, the money's going to be there next year. And I want you to really think carefully because you're standing at kind of like a fork in the road. Like, do I want to do it this way? Do I want to do that way? Where do I feel most effective? Where can I help people the most? And that is the way you should go. The money's going to be there, but it's got to be something you love to do because that's going to make all the difference in the world. As far as what how effective you are with people and how much you enjoy doing this. So go for it. The time is right. It's going to get easier and easier. And as you do this, Janie Jane, you're going to find that you are going to start feeling better about yourself, better about your life, and it's going to be just amazing. It's all going to work. It's going to go boom, 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 boom. It's a domino effect. As you start it, you're going to see it get better and better and easier, and you are going to make a difference in your life, but you're going to affect everybody else around you, and you're going to make a difference in the entire world. So yes, go for it. You're on the right path. Keep continuing it. Victor from Sweden. How are you, Victor? It's so good to see you. He's, Victor gets on sometimes with Julie and sometimes online with us and does readings. And he's so cool. He always has some good insight into people and telling them what they need to know. And you're awesome, Victor. So is there any particular question? I don't see any question. So I'm just going to pull some cards for you, Victor. So it's good to see you. And I don't know what time it is over there, but it's like midday here. Okay. You're considering doing something, and it may require some legal papers. And you're kind of thinking, do I really want to pursue this? Do I want to go after this? It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because of the financial endeavor. But you'll know what to do. But there's also some things that you're holding on to, Victor, that you're thinking, well, this hasn't worked in the past, but maybe if I try doing it this way, it will work. And basically, what it's saying is, no, you're just spinning your wheels. Let go, let go. It's time to take a different road, a different path, and you will be amazed at how well it turns out. Because sometimes if we hold on to things for too long and they don't work, it's like, you're not getting anywhere. All you're going to do is get frustrated. So let this go, because you are starting a new chapter in your life, and it's going to be really good, but it's going to be different. And so I want you to be open to this new chapter, open to this new beginning for you. and just let it happen. You'll know what to do when the time comes. But they're saying is give yourself about 3 months or the month of March before you make any big decisions. And then you'll know exactly how to proceed and what steps to take. And it will be really, really cool. Okay? I believe in you, Victor, and go for it. Eva, my Facebook friend, and you're also from Sweden. It's so good to see you. Okay, Eva, let's see what I can tell you. Thank you for coming on. So, okay. Now, Eva, you got some beautiful cards here. There's a reason you're being kind of called back to the maybe to the past. Maybe there's something you need to see, or there's some people you need to visit. And sometimes when we go back to where our roots were, we kind of look at things a little different. Like we say, oh, wow, this is, I've come a long way, but I've learned. And what did I learn? And how important were those people from the past? So right now, this is kind of like a visitation from the past. And maybe with a woman in particular that you need to reconnect with, and this will help you. But I also, you have a lot of things going on. Oh my gosh, you have these really important cards. So one of the cards is saying, Eva, now I know it's probably still snowy over there and it's probably still cold and you're probably feeling very restricted as far as getting out of the house and participating in some of the things and travels that you would like to do. But do the best you can in having some fun. And I want you to particularly pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams are going to be they're going to be incredible these days. Pay attention and see what is going on in your life and how it relates to these dreams. So when you wake up, in my book, I talk about dreams and how it helped me, and how you can kind of pay attention to your dreams and get some insight in your life, some knowledge, because in our dreams, when we're in the sleeping state, we get all this help from the other side. We have our angels, we have our loved ones, we have our guides, we have our highest self on the other side that's always there to kind of help give us a little message now and then. But it's up to you to pay attention to those dreams. And when you wake up, write them down. And then even if they don't register with you, if you can't make sense of them right away, wait a couple of weeks and then kind of read it again. Read that dream again. And then you might have one of these aha moments like, oh, now I understand what this meant. But I also want to explain to you another thing, another card here that's very important. This is talking about maybe you have gone through a period recently, and it can be due to this, winter time, the cloudiness, the doom and gloom, and the no sunshine. But maybe you have been feeling like a little moody or maybe a little down because you can't get out and really participate in life and some of the things you want to do. But it is telling you by the end of summer, now I know summer is different there in Sweden, but I'm telling you in about 6 weeks' time, you ought to feel a lot of that doom and gloom being lifted and feeling a new lease on life and feeling just a whole lot better. So I want you to keep that in mind. Basically, you're a very healthy person, so I want you to keep thinking healthy and strong and happy and wise and move on. Thank you, Eva. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Okay, Victoria, will I be able to move into another place before I leave my old apartment that I am in now? So you want to have another place in line before you move out of your apartment. Okay, let's see. Is there a place coming up? I hate to see you without a place. Let's see what the cards say here. Okay. Wow. What's holding you back? There's something holding you back. It's almost like you want to leave, but you're not really quite ready. This is interesting because it's really saying, Victoria, you need to get some rest. Everything in your life feels like it's just kind of stuck right now. And you're thinking, okay, once I move out, this is a new chapter, a new beginning, a new start. And you're thinking this is going to really help you. You have a good friend, and this is a male friend. And maybe that's all this person will be in your life. But He's a good friend. So confide in him and ask for his help. Don't be afraid. You're worth it. So you have to save some money. Let me see it when things are going to really pick up for you so that you'll be able to feel free to kind of move ahead and move on to this new place. Ha 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 ha. Wow. This is so cool. This is so cool. Very soon, a lot of this is going to be lifted, all this heaviness, all this burden, and this worry about money. Remember, I want you to think that you have it all because Mother Nature takes care of us. This is important because all this is related in the question about moving and moving forward and getting away from everything and starting a new chapter. This is really related to having peace of mind. So I want you to practice every day. You know, Dawn's book, his affirmation book, has a lot of good things in it. And I want you to think of an affirmation or something you can say every day, like all my, everything I need is there for me. Mother Earth has plenty of everything to share with me. I have money at the right time. I am moving into this place where I'm going to be very happy. So I want you to have peace of mind and think of some ways that you can tell yourself and write it down because when we word those affirmations, when we write it down, we make it real. So think about how you can have this peace of mind so you can move ahead. Because see this card here? This is a card of opportunities. Opportunities are coming and they're going to come quickly and you better be ready to move. So just say, you know, I have all the money I need. I have um, unlimited resources to help me in this movement ahead. You know, get Dawn's book and it will give you a lot of good ideas on how to write your affirmation. And because you got to get ready, you got to have peace of mind and say, you know what, my angels, my guides, they're protecting me, they love me. At the right time, I am going to be able to move forward into the right place, and no problem. All my needs are met always. Okay, I hope that helped you, and believe in yourself because that's the big thing. Okay, unique got juice. Okay, let's see what that is all about. Let's see what kind of cards you need to hear about today. Okay, unique got juice. Stop worrying so much. Oh my goodness. You are full of fear, and I don't want you to be full of fear because everything in our life, every thought, every experience, everything, it's either love or fear. So every time you get that fearful thought, I want you to turn it into something of love instead. You've got the high priestess. So unique God juice, you have it within yourself to find the answers because you know what? All the answers are within you. They're deep within your soul. They're deep within you. You know what you need to do. It doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter what other path people take. You have all the answers within yourself. And don't be afraid because you have all this love. You have all this positive energy around you. You just have to believe it and just trust it. The light is so much more powerful, so much stronger than the dark. Okay? You can do this. Just move ahead in the light, believe in yourself, and see love in everything. Okay? Thanks. Catherine Fisher, who is Kat, my friend Kat, and she does tea leaf reading and she's really cool. She's done tea leaf reading for me. I've known her for about 30 years or so. She's awesome. She is going to be at the fair on Sunday at Liz Martin's fair. It's Angel Light Psychic and Healing Fair, and it's right there at Emerald Hotel on the water at the beach. So okay. Okay, Kat, this is your reading. It's saying, fight this heartache, fight this heartbreak, fight everything. When you find yourself being kind of down and a little depressed or just not feeling right or just, find yourself dwelling on the past, it's because you're tired. You need to get some rest. You need to start taking better care of you because you're so busy taking care of everybody else. And now, Kat, it's time to take care of you. You're going to have a lot of choices to make, particularly right about the end of the year. A lot of choices are going to be presented to you. And as you take care of yourself, then you're going to be able to make those choices in a very positive, effective way, and it will work. So I want you to keep up your good work, take care of yourself, and do Smashing Well Sunday. Have fun. That's tomorrow at the fair. So it's so good to see you. And you know what, Kat? I appreciate all the support you've always given me. You're a blessing. Thank you. Okay, Z. Okay, Z. Z, 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 Z. All right. I want to sing to that. Then, okay. Z, let's see what I can tell you. Okay. Okay, Z, it's time to take a little more time for yourself because everybody's taking your time and you have so much love in you, girl. Um, you receive some, there's a lot of things that have happened in the last month that's kind of drained you and taking away some of your spirit. And I want you to get that spirit back. I know you're a fire sign and you've got this beautiful energy and you're a great mom and a great wife. And I want you to start thinking about some of the things you'd like to accomplish the rest of this year, maybe next year, and see what you would love to do and maybe take some trips. But there's good news coming to you. And I know sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, how did life get so expensive with a family? Things just, get a little more, but you know what? You will have enough. Um, I want you to think of yourself as the magician. The magician is the one that creates the life they want. And you're able to do this, Z, because you are a physical being, a beautiful physical being, a beautiful physical person, but you're also a spiritual person. So half of you is physical, the other half is the spiritual that lives forever and ever and ever and never dies. But because we're on the physical plane, we feel somewhat limited in our thinking and the things that we do. So it's very important that you know that you're so much more than what you see. You're so much more. And I want you to know that through your higher self, through that spiritual side, you can bring in that and combine it with the physical and create and manifest the life that you want. And you will do this because I believe in you. You're an incredible person with tons of energy, and we love you, and it's going to be fine. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Who do we have next? It's good to see everybody. Remember, if I can help you, please, if you want a private reading, you can contact me at sgrayson2@msn.com. If you want to get my book, it has everything in it that will help you have a better life. And it's on Amazon. And this is my second edition because the first one I felt like, well, grammatically, it wasn't quite correct and everything. Some spelling words and stuff. And so I had it completely re-edited with Dawn's company. I didn't change any of the little stories because I figured, well, that is the way I speak, and these are my stories. So the book has also got an additional chapter called Relationships in it, and I want you to love it and appreciate it and apply this into your own life so that you can make your life better than ever before. You have it in you to develop your gifts, and you will appreciate it and work with it, and you'll be amazed at what a wonderful life you can have. So if you want a private reading, contact me. If you're on YouTube, please hit the little subscribe button. It really helps me. It makes me feel good, and it makes me feel appreciative of the work that I do and the effort I put forth in what I do. If you're on Facebook, you can hit like, comment. I read my comments and I appreciate that too. So, Sag girl. Okay, let's see what I can tell you. Sag girl. Before I do this reading, I'm going to remind you on Tuesday night we have a group that we get together on Zoom. It's called Psychic Squad, and if you're at all interested in sharing your gifts, and what happens is we get together. There's like 20 people at a time on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8 Arizona time. Phoenix time. So 6 to 8 in the evening we share and we do readings for each other. We talk about things. And Dawn runs it, Dawn Ruma Rivera, the one that wrote the book on affirmations. And he always has some really, really neat exercises every week. Some of the exercises I like and some of them I don't, but it's to help us grow. Anyway, so if you're interested, you contact him. Contact Dawn at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Okay, just email him and say, I want to be on Psychic Squad on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8, and he will Zoom you in. So it's all on Zoom. It's fun. It's only for 2 hours, but it's worthwhile. You'll see yourself really grow. Okay, Sag girl, are you going to find a new love? Whew, that is to the point. Okay. I remember one time when I was in high school and I had just broken up with a boyfriend and stuff, and I remember the employer that I worked for, he said to me, he says, you know what? If you're looking for love, you'll always find it. So I think that's true. If you think that I'm deserving of love and I want love, it'll be there. But be very picky about what you want. So it says, yes, you're going to receive love, but that's not really what it's about right now. Right now, it's talking about money and your issues with money, and you're worrying about having enough money. And so this is kind of a wake up call right now, Sag Girl, because it's talking about this is where your thoughts should be right now. Your thoughts should be on getting established in life, working with your profession. You're a very creative person. You have a lot of good creative ideas, and I hope you use them. And maybe that's why you have this wake up call. It's telling you, it's time to really explore your gifts and see what you want to do with them because you are creative. There's money coming your way. I know you're worried about money, you're holding back, and don't hold back. Just see money as energy, it's constantly flowing. But see this card? Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is saying money is coming your way, good luck is coming your way, particularly as we get into the spring months next year. You're going to see things take a big turn. But I also feel like you can make money working with your creative gifts. So think about it. Just saying. Okay. Shelley Deerhut. How are you, Shelley? It's so good to see you. So good to see you on here. Let me see what I can tell you today, Shelley. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. So it's talking a little bit about these next 6 months are going to be a little bit rough. But they're going to be rough. They're going to be rough because there's a lot you're learning right now. You're looking at life a little differently. Like maybe you grew up certain ideas, certain beliefs, and all of a sudden, wow, you're having to look at things in a totally different manner. So know that some things in your life are going to end, but as they end, you're going to be rewarded with a wish come true. So some things have to die away, or some things have to end. Some doors have to close before other doors open. And when everything kind of dies away, this is an important time period. Think from 6 months to the next 6 months to 10 months. Things are going to change drastically. They're going to end. They're going to create a lot of havoc in your life, a lot of changes. You may feel like, oh my gosh, my world has turned upside down. So don't be too surprised. But when it does, it's going to force you to look at things in a totally different way, in a different perspective. And also, you're going to have a lot of money as a result. There's money coming into your life that you're going to be very well off. So don't worry about that. But wishes will be fulfilled. But let me remind you as you're going through this, the next to six to 10 months are going to be a lot of upheaval, and a lot of changes. But you're going to get through this because I know you're a beautiful, strong woman, and it will be okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So who is next? Okay. So let's talk about. Um, if you're worried about cleansing your home and everything, maybe you've had some company in and it wasn't too great, and maybe there was an argument, or maybe things happened, and the air needs to be kind of cleaned out. So in my book, I talk about how to cleanse your home, how to cleanse it, how to put in good energy, and also how to, okay, what page is it? Okay. Psychic protection. This is how to protect yourself. It's on page 52 in the new book. I talk about how to protect yourself. You know, maybe you have a lucky charm or something that you may want to carry with you at times. You know, that's a good thing. There's all kinds of different stones I talk about, and the reasons that they're good protective stones. Maybe you have charms or amulets that you want to hang in your house. Feng shui is always a good thing to have your house balanced correctly. And the runes, you know, back in the early times of Vikings, you know, they used to paint different symbols on their home. They also, not only did they paint symbols that with protection and all that, they also, before they went into battles, they would carve or paint a symbol on their swords for victory, for winning. And that made a big difference too. So think about that. You know, there may be some particular stone you like, or amulet, but there's all kinds of ways to protect yourself and protect your home. And there's ways to cleanse it. And I put it in there. I've done house cleansings over in the past. So that's all in the book. So there's different things in the book that can help you live a better life, and help you with different things, help you work with your gifts. And it's all there in the book, and you can order it from Amazon. And the QR code is up there too. So there's the QR code if you want to order the book. And sorry I'm not with you to autograph it, but I hope you enjoy it. And is there anybody else that needs a reading? That's it. Okay. So when you're during the week, if you want to listen to some of the other podcasts, on Monday, Monday morning, Nishana, and she's in Florida, and she and Dawn do a podcast, do readings and everything. Tuesday mornings, Julie and Claudine, the Mushroom Lady, are on. And Wednesday, Bonnie and Calling All Angels are on. Thursday morning. Okay, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Sean is on Monday morning by herself. On Thursday morning, she and Dawn are on together. Friday is Julie and Scott Underwood, and me on Saturday. And Sunday evenings, Angie does readings. So um, if you have specific questions, please note them. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will be on again next week. And take care of yourselves and be positive. Always see love in situations. And I thank you for being on, and take care. See you next Saturday at 11. Bye.